I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because like I don't want to like lose all my money. But then like if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding.
There are women on these shows with 6 kids and asking for a man with 6 figures.
My tire was low. I called myself, stopped to get some air. I get in the truck. It got lower. I didn't know you had to press this button.
Is don't ever date a man smiles with both his top teeth and bottom teeth.
Love you, girl. Wouldn't have it any other way.
And this is his head.
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Y'all, one random thing that I will endorse fully with my chest is don't ever date a man that smiles with both his top teeth and bottom teeth. I saw a girl on this app mention that once and I stood up.
Ridiculous.
Because I've only dated one guy who has ever done that. Smile with his top and bottom teeth. And I would tell my friends, I'm like, it's almost like he's a robot and he has in his head happy. And so he's trying to look as happy as possible. And he ended up being the most sociopathic of them all. It's like that. I can't.
Oh, don't care, didn't ask. Like this, in my work pants. Ooh, watch how you step to me, alright?
Yeah, men are like that. Tap it and keep going. Because, lady, you're about a 2 or 3. And seriously, that's how guys are going to look at you, but you're tooting your own horn like you're the cat's meow and you're a dog's bark. And the dogs are going to be barking after that. They will. They will.
Alrighty. First and foremost, I respect whatever you say. That's your view. But you know what? Man's existed for thousands of years. There was the Roman Empire's empire. Men's been always running the show. So don't think just because, the last 50 or 100 years, shit is going to change. A man is a man. At the end of the physically stronger, he's built to run the show. Whether you like it or not. When you go into bed with a guy, you're not doing him. No matter what you think you're doing, you're getting doing. No
Listen, you'll never be. No. Let's stop. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just want to. Thursday. She wants to rebuttal. She wants to respond to that comment particularly. I apologize. I'm trying to keep. It's a full house tonight here.
It's true. You're getting done. You're not doing the man. Anytime a man is going for, even if you seduce him, he's still doing you. I'm sorry. Men have the power.
Is it just me, or is the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive? And only one way. Like if I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had some like booming business, then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because like I don't want to like lose all my money. But then like if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like I would literally call off the wedding.
Talk about a double standard.
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign a prenup?
Yeah, like I'm not even joking.
The double standards. They continue again. Why are so many women doing this? What do you mean? The man is protecting his assets, especially a man in a situation with a woman. Like, let me give you an example, right? There are ladies who have been rich before and have divorced their man. And the man, sometimes, if she's not uber rich, like billions, he'll say, I don't want to take too much, or something of the sort, right? Do women ever say that? You may find 1 out of 99, and that's percent.
Joking.
I had no real ability to, since you were with me when I was broke.
But it's just like I think it's because guys don't like. In general, like they don't hold the same like values that women do in terms of like loyalty. In general, like I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Like, I feel like guys in general just like aren't as loyal, and like guys cheat more.
You're a sexist. That's the thing.
I'm a
about
feminist.
You. That's what we code it as, but you're a sexist.
Run.
It's
Whatever.
giving sexist.
Because we were watching Ranj, aka Real Housewives of New Jersey, like reruns, and like Teresa was saying that Joe had asked her to sign a prenup, and I just feel like that's like the biggest red flag. I mean, not to judge like anyone's marriage, like if your husband had you sign a prenup and you guys are happy, like, I mean, that kind of like proves me wrong, but I just feel like it kind of just to me shows like, I don't know, like it's like kind of like you're not like you're already not being generous in like as a man, you're already not being generous, and I feel like men should be generous.
And what should women do?
Be spoiled.
Okay. Where should they be generous?
With money.
No. Where should women be generous?
Oh, like with tender love and care.
I don't think.
Well, I'm not saying I do it all.
There you go. There you go.
I do.
More than me?
Oh, no, more than you.
Well, there you go. We saw that. We saw that. Don't think we didn't see that.
Yeah. She's a little bit of an airhead. Well, actually, I understand. I don't understand, but I understand. She's not paying attention to what's happening in society. She probably doesn't even watch the news. She comes across like one of those, women give love and everything goes on sunflower and roses. It's still a fairy tale to her. Listen, things are not that way. They're the other way. And that doesn't work out for men.
Y'all need to understand that the people that are benefiting from Hinge are not like the actually attractive people on there. If you've ever thought something like, oh, why am I getting these crazies on Hinge that I would never encounter in real life? That's who's benefiting. The crazies. The people who stand to benefit from Hinge don't go outside and might be kind of off-putting in person, but they have some good photos of themselves, okay? The baddies are like questioning if they're actually even attractive because of who they get in their likes. And the people who mass send out likes in hopes that someone will match them also aren't winning because they're still not getting any matches. Thanks to Hinge, like, I get these opportunities. Like, if you saw me out there in person, like, you wouldn't be hitting on me because, like, I'm just in my software engineering fit. I'm not just saying this. I know this for a fact because I've been, like, told by multiple people that I am, like, these three things. But, like, on Hinge, you can't really tell. You know, I just seem like a normal person. Some of the people I be talking to, I'm like, wow, you would not with me if we met off this app. And, like, it's awesome. Anyway, to the friends who enjoy photography and have a digital camera, thank you. Thank you so much. You're carrying. You're honestly carrying.
She said the people that are crazies are benefiting. No, they're not. Those guys are dying sad, lonely lives. Now, if you say the crazies that are women, yes, they're benefiting.
You are a 4 at best.
Guys aren't meant to see this many hot bitches.
Back in the olden days, they would see 200 baddies in their whole life. And now
in
it's
their
like
whole life.
So they basically go on to say that because of social media and all these different things, these men now believe, even though they're 4, they're supposed to get a 10 because they have so many more options to choose from. Now, I'm not going to sit here and deny that there aren't delusional men out there. But what I find funny is the same thing that these women are complaining about is what women do naturally. This is y'all move.
That's my move.
Y'all come out the womb believing in hypergamy. That is what y'all do. That is y'all thing. Y'all always believe y'all supposed to date up. And if you don't believe me, just watch any dating show, Kendra G, Kevin Samuels, whatever, and you will see how these women are on these shows looking horrible, sounding horrible, have nothing going on, but still asking for a top tier man.
We agree.
There are women on these shows with 6 kids and asking for a man with 6 figures. They're looking for 1 figure per kid. So to sit there and act like men are the problem with this? No, the problem is women have too many options. See, back in the days, those women chose from the men in their community. So they normally ended up with a guy who worked a 9 to 5 or just had a regular life. And that was fine back in the days. But now these same women got NBA players in their DMs. They got rich men from Dubai in their DM. They're getting flown out. So these women believe they all deserve one of these men. And a lot of them now don't pay any attention to the average man. That's the problem. I'm not saying she's wrong. There are men out there who do what she's saying, but to sit there and act like this isn't a wide-scale problem in the women community, when it is in their nature to try to date up, social media has changed everything. So now a lot of people do feel that they got more options. But to act like men are the problem with this is absolutely crazy to me. So you can miss me with all that.
Guys, my ex didn't say happy birthday to me. Do you know what that means? To pretend this is his head.
So entitled, so spoiled.
That feels a lot better.
She's insane. Now, she means that. She means every word. And if she could get away with it without going to jail, she would do it. She's one of them crazies. You're thinking of smashing. I know it may be a joke, but I don't know. What do they say about jokes? Some jokes are the truth. I believe in that. Smash his head because he doesn't want to reconnect on his birthday is nuts.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Whoa. Come back here. What the hell are you wearing? What are you wearing? Why are you wearing a short skirt? See-through short skirt. What, where are you going dressed like that?
I'm going to the beach club. I already told you.
And dress like that. You know you can't dress like that. Why? What, you want everyone looking at your pancake? I could see the pancake. Turn around. I can see your pancake sticking out. It's see-through.
It's not even that short.
Yes, it is. And your belly's showing. Why is your stomach showing? Why you want all the guys to look at you? All the guys just staring at you, gawking at you. You're not going like that.
Chris, it's 30 degrees.
No, it's not 30 degrees. Even if it was 30 degrees, you can't wear that shit. Because everything's showing.
It's not.
It is.
It's literally not.
It is. Everything is showing. Okay? You're not going like that.
Look, I'm going to be late. They're already outside waiting.
No, they're not. You're not going like that. Do not step outside that door.
I have to go, Chris.
If you leave, take your bag with you. Take your luggage with you.
Yes.
Take your bag with you.
I'm back in like 5 hours.
Come back here. All right. We're done. Take your shit with you.
You did the right thing. Kick her out. Immediately. When
Hallie's brother was going down on you, did you see her face in him?
I'm screaming. Yeah. I was like, Hallie, stop. I mean, Sammy. You saw my face when my brother was going down on you? I mean, first, I was like, you guys are twins. You're twins. He just doesn't have extensions and he's really, really jacked. He's huge. And honestly, it's crazy. Liv, you can't say that. Why? You can't see you pictured my face on my brother's face when he was going. Hallie, are you kidding? That's like the most mild thing that's going to be said in this entire podcast. And I did see you when Sammy went down on me. And I think I might have called him Hallie. I'm kidding.
Oh, be very careful.
Part 2 of where the f is a man when I need him. I have my sister, and she's not gonna help me wash my car. A trabajar. No, thank you. No, she's outside. Look at her working.
I would like a rich man. I just feel like that's reflective on work ethic. I would prefer someone with work ethic. Like, I don't want to go after a guy that comes from money, generational wealth.
Oh.
Or maybe I do.
Are you sure about that?
No, like a trust fund baby. They're very different than like guys that have earned their own money.
Okay, so my ideal situation would be to meet somebody and just like love their personality and have them be really funny, and then down the line find out that they come from a lot of money, and then you don't feel as guilty. Then if people call you a gold digger, you can be like, I had no clue, but now I do and I enjoy it a lot. Thank you.
You see those different situations from a man and a woman on a whole different plateau. She's a gold digger. They can't help it though.
So you guys are not going to believe this. My fire was low. I called myself stop to get some air. I put this thing in the ear thing, and I thought I was getting air. I heard it going, psst. I get in the truck. It got lower. I didn't know you had to press this button.
Do you think men are important? Like for what?
I was making the tire lower. I need a husband immediately. I did not know that's how you put air on a tire.
He started taking the air out of the tire. You don't need a husband. Why didn't you ask somebody? Seriously, if you never used one before, ask somebody. Ask somebody driving by or look at somebody. Like the first time I learned how to put air in a tire, I saw people doing it at a gas station. And so I said, oh, I need to do like they did. I seen them push the button. I went and pushed the button. Observe. But, I understand. I was living in New York. So ask. Go to a person that works there and ask. That simple.
I learned something really interesting about myself this morning when I woke up to the sound of two men in my apartment. I'm in bed with no pants on, and I'm like, what is going on? Because there shouldn't be any men in my apartment. There should be no one in my apartment. So I start yelling like, hello, hello. They're not responding. I can just hear my dog's freaking out. And I'm like, you know what? This really says a lot about how little I care whether I live or die, because I was not scared. I was not even concerned. I was just annoyed. I was like, this is really annoying. I'm trying to sleep. I don't know who this is, but if I put pants on right now to be burgled or worse, I'm going to be pissed. So I didn't put pants on. I just went out Winnie the Poohing. I'm like, hello. And it's two maintenance guys. And they go, oh, we're changing your air filter. I'm like, have you ever heard of knocking? Have you ever heard of permission? And they're like, they go, don't worry, we're almost done. And I'm like, literally in no pants going, well, how long it was going to take was never the issue. The issue is that you just waltzed into my apartment and I was in bed. So anyway, handled it really well.
I choose the bear. She chooses the bear.
Today I deleted the dating apps because I matched with a man whose first message to me was, I bet your day just got a lot better because we matched.
That man had confidence. See, as soon as a man shows confidence, shows a cocky side, you bash him. If he doesn't show that, you don't want him. Sad.
I was 15, I used to babysit for a married couple, right? Well, that married couple separated, right? But I would still go and babysit for the wife. They had two kids still in diapers, toddlers, whatever. And one day the wife is like, hey, can you come babysit for the weekend? Because I kind of need you, blah, 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 blah. So my mom's like, all right, whatever, I'll drop her off. So she drops me off. It's summer, so she drops me off. And then that same day, I'm going to go washing. I'll be back. I said, okay. And as I sat there, like, for a couple of hours, she called from a payphone to the house phone and was like, hey, how are you guys doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, we cool. So she was like, all right, cool. I'll call you later. And I said, okay. She's like, all right. So then later came around and nobody ever called back. And then the husband ended up calling and he was like, hey, have you seen so-and-so? And I was like, no. He's like, she ain't been back since. And I was like, no. So he called me and called me and called me throughout the whole night until 7 a.m. He shows up and he's pissed. And he's like, ¿Dónde puta está esta mujer? And I was just like, I don't know. I'm just a babysitter. So anyways, he was like, all right, I'll be back. He's like, I'm going to go look for this. And I was like, all right, whatever. He was about his way. Next thing you know, I got this banging on this door talking about, let me in. I let her in. She's like, he caught me with so-and-so. So-and-so was his best friend, was her husband's best friend. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I was with so-and-so and he pulled up on me and he caught me and he saw me. And I was just like, what the? So this dude goes into the apartment. He gets in their apartment and they start to argue and fight. And so I just grabbed the kids and take them to the bedroom and they're fighting and whatnot. She ends up calling the cops because she says that he hit her and he goes to jail. And this bid, well, now that he's in jail, now I can freely front with his homie. So I'll be back, Erica. Mind you, she didn't tell me that. She just said, I'll be back later. After she's seen us for like about 2 hours and she was like, I'll be back. I said, okay. The bid never came back. Like never. It's been 5 years and she still ain't been back. That's wild. She ended up leaving and marrying this other guy or being with this other guy, and she couldn't even marry his because she never got divorced from the first husband. So she ended up being with him and having kids with him and just reliving her life and kind of forgot about these kids. So the dad raised these kids up into whatever. And I was like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because now I think about it, I'm like, I could never leave my kids behind. Y si quieren a la pinche gallina, también tienen que querer a los pollitos culeros.
That's foul, but you have some out there that are like that. They don't want the responsibility. They want to be young forever and they abandon their kids. It reminds me of that lady who was in the car? Remember the black girl? She was in the car. She said, I gave my kids away. I don't want to raise kids. And she ran off with a young boyfriend. And guess what's going to happen? She's probably going to he's going to get her pregnant again. Not thinking. Hitting the raw, get her pregnant. Let him hit it raw. Now you single mom. That's what's going to happen. Because she's young, dumb, and full of cum. It makes no sense.
I just want to say, in the morning, just put the toast in the toaster. I don't need you talking to me, and I don't want a kiss because your breath stinks. Just put the toast in the toaster. I don't want to have to ask.
Your masculine energy.
Wake me up with toast.
Do you see that? She sound like a dude who put the toast in the toaster. Oh, I'm going to get the toaster. Put the toast in the toaster. Or I'm going to pull out the toaster. I swear. She don't like this about this thing.
I had another baby in November that I decided not to keep.
You told me that the baby died. She said the baby died with his umbilical cord wrapped around his neck.
Oh, I was not that dramatic.
And I might hate you for the rest of my life, for real. Because you knew. You knew.
Why would you tell him that the baby was dead, though?
To be honest, I wanted him to be hurt. I wanted his feelings to be hurt. I just wanted him to feel something because I never feel like he feels anything. And I'm always the one just feeling some stuff, like feeling hurt.
I got to be real. I thought he was crying. Did anybody else think he was crying? I mean, laughing? He's like, I'm like, is he laughing? I couldn't really tell. That's why she wanted him to feel something. I'm not on the side, but I thought he was laughing. That's how she felt too. He probably damn, that was funny.
Is there anything you miss from being single?
Is there anything you miss about being single?
About being single?
Yeah.
No. I love being married to you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
You don't miss being single?
Mm-mm.
Do you even remember you being single?
No. All I know is I married the woman of my life.
You just answer the question.
I did answer the question.
You just saying what you think I want to hear.
No, I'm telling you how I feel.
You're being a green flag right here, but in here it's really a red flag.
What does that even mean?
You're a red flag in here, but you're just telling me what I want to hear.
You red flag all the time. Like, if you want to hear, I told you how I feel.
How you feel? Say one more time.
I told you, I don't miss being single. I miss being single. I married the woman of my dreams.
The other day you said you couldn't stand my...
Well, that's because I was mad. I didn't mean it. I love you, girl. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Stop.
Yeah.
I do.
Because I was lying. I miss it all the time.
You miss being single?
No, no.
I mean,
see, in a situation like that, that's how my situation is with my wife. You don't miss being single when you have someone that's your everything, someone that's a shoulder to lean on. I feel like that song. What's that song? What's that? How does it go? Oh, just call my name. I'll be there. When you got somebody like that, that's when it's so good. We watched over there doing the dance, cooking with Kay. I can't show her right now. Yeah, she was over there twerking.
And that's how you do it. Instead of nagging, complaining, get off the game. That's all you do. Get the best lingerie you got going. Put that body oil on. Put that music on. Walk in with them tacones, then high heels on, and untake that robe off. Take that trench coat off and go to town on your man. I promise you, he gonna get off that game. Buns over games with boys, please. Especially when you're a woman who doesn't really initiate things. Men love that shit. Show your man you love him. I'm telling you, ladies, it will work. Especially if your man loves and adores you. I'm getting off the game. Anything to be next to my honey bun, I'm getting off the game. Let's go.
That's the best way to get a guy off. Go in there and show him some seduction. Go seduce him. All right? That'll get a man off. But she's right. If the man loves you, now if he can't stand you, he just wants some freedom. He wants to be in that game. But no. That China, that juicy, good, wet, make a guy want to cry.
I love it. I love it.
He misses it. He misses it. He needs it every day. He misses it already. It's only been a day since he hasn't gotten it, and he's quivering, yearning for it. And that's what you got to do. Entice him. Men need that. Learn something. Until next time, well, see y'all next video. Peace out.